I don't care what you call yourself. I don't care what your friends are doing. You will need a helmet for bowling. Completely ignorant, self-indulgent, and stubborn, Hardhead is a soldier to his core, and with that pride, he tends to rely on his own path out of a situation, rather than take the advice of his comrades. Duros? Doros? Darren? Furos. The Nebulon-turned-headmaster component always entitled himself to fighting a war and found his more calm world boring, until Hardhead stepped in and the two shared a passion and bond. The pair was the first of the 4 main Autobots to be reintroduced into the new generation sub-theme and reunites in the Titans Returns toy line. With that, let's take a look at the toy. The Headmaster, or Titan Master, the Titan Master Furos is a basic little figure in similar colors to the main Hardhead. Green for the limbs and head, gray for the torso, with some yellow and blue for the face. The eyes are super tiny, so appreciate it. And yeah, the head's on the back, but it's too small, and with the different heads, what are you gonna do? Ball jointed head, ball joint shoulders, but not much going out, and the legs are molded together with 2 joints. In the usual gimmick during Titans Returns, the legs have little gaps, a tab acting as a singular heel, and 2 tiny holes on the feet that help it attach to canopies, certain random spots, and adapt into some of the weapons. There's not much else to say, so let's throw him in. Hardhead transforms into a futuristic tank in the H style, with 2 sets of treads on both sides. I've noticed figures like Warpath and Megatron will do this, and kind of feels like a cop-out to do a clean, square vehicle, but Hardhead was like this from the beginning. Seems like we're on good ties. For now. The front treads don't like to stay too well, but they don't usually touch the flat surface of the ground unless you're... He's supported by the 2 wheels on the back and the one in the front that's friction tapped in. It works as well as you think, so not really. Look at the canopy, poppingly colorful in transparent orange and a perfect fit for any Titan Master passenger. There's also a smaller canopy on the front section, but what's that for? Is it A, the driver, B, the cannon operator, and C, who cares, I want to watch cat videos. You're stupid, but I don't blame you. How can I stay mad at that face? Tough, flat, and wide, just how I like them. Wonderfully detailed all over the place as opposed to the original flat look. And hey, is that a massive turret? I believe so. This is incredibly bananas! Just imagine the force behind this, probably decimate entire species in one blast! Sits comfortably down, but with the hinges you can move it up and even cheat with the little rotation. You can also support the additional weapon, like it needs it, and add Titan Masters to the opening. You can sit one in the front and put a second one here, but that's awkward. And yes, that's the clip for the Titan Master. You can add the head here if you want to, I won't ask why. You can even fold up the legs, turn it around, and hey, extra turrets, but not. My biggest issue is the feet should have locked in. They stay alright, but it's not hard to flop out. Hardhead is a stoic brute that's not taking any orders. Just let him loose and the chaos ensues. Robot mode. Hardhead is perfectly fitting, with his chunky arms, chest poking out like Captain America, and boxy head thanks to the little guy. You know, when I say there's a little guy in my head, people say I'm crazy! Is it just me, or do the legs seem long and thin? Just picturing a character like this, it seems out of place. I mean, I'm happy with the treads, makes it appear aggressive, and I'm happy with the feet that actually click in. Also, appreciate the core protected by the canopy. Nice touch. The port has a little wiggle, but damn, the boxy helmet surrounding the slick shades and yellow battle mask gives him a tough appearance, but thankfully, it's not too frightening. Uncle Hardhead wants you. Did someone say articulation? Ball jointed head, hinge joint, ball joint shoulders, rotation below, double joints for the elbow, wrist rotation, ball joint hips, rotation below, and hinged knee. Posing is fine, however, I feel like some of the joints should have been tightened. Almost half of them feel like they have too much give that I'd prefer. Let's take a look at the weapons. While the original came with 2, this new edition only comes with 1 of the light green rifles. Doesn't really affect me, I mean, 2 would be cool, but I think the gun is fair enough. And why is the town running with fear? Oh yeah, a big giant turret. Don't know how I can miss that. It can fold up for the back for storage or right over the shoulder for don't make me mad. I don't even have to turn green. You can even attach the other gun for Expendables 3 Director's Edition. You can open up the crotch for minutes of solitary humor, and for his soldier, he's got such tiny Autobot symbols. Oh. If you want to go for a bigger hardhead, there's a KO, there's a third party, or get the Universe Classics Onslaught repaint. But as is and working with his brothers, I'm perfectly fine with this. It was early in the line, so not everything's perfect, but I really do enjoy him. He still, to this day, is my favorite of the original Headmasters, and that hasn't changed one bit. However, I can't recommend a cannon this close to your ears. What?